I'm Chelsea Bigelow. I'm from Vegreville, Alberta. Grew up there my whole life. I currently live in Devon for the last 2 years, and this is where I call home now. So my life the past 10 years, I'm pretty young, so it was involved in a lot of sports, really high competitive soccer, playing in Edmonton leagues, also really high competitive track and field. I competed in the Alberta provincial games and was training all summer with my school teams. I also grew up on a dairy farm, so constant work. We'd start at 4:30 in the morning and 4:30 at night. It was kind of tradition. If you can go out partying, you had to be in for chores in the morning. So that taught me the hard work ethic and the stuff I need to get through school sports with. And then once I started working and moved away from home, I kind of let my sports and my active lifestyle fall to the wayside. So I needed a little pick-me-up, and Carmen was the person to do that for me. So my life about the last 10, 15 years is a pretty typical Alberta girl story. I grew up on a dairy farm just outside of Vegreville. We had a very hardworking family, so 4:30 in the morning, 4:30 at night. We were constantly out doing chores, active, and then I would go to school, play school sports, do my track and field, do my soccer 3-4 times a week. I was very active my whole life. Then graduated. I was working at a full-time job in the oil industry, so that also kept me very active. And then I decided to take my professional career on a different journey and ended up with an office job. So with an office job, there's a lot of sitting and a lot of time just left basically doing nothing at the end of the day. So I decided that I needed to make a change for myself and become my active self that I was before. So that's where I am at now. So when I decided I needed to make a change, I got very involved in my brother and dad's hunting career, and I decided I wanted to take that on as well. So me and my brother have started a hunting TV show, and that's been very successful for me. It made my active life grow even a little bit more, but still wasn't as fulfilling as I'd wanted. When you're up in the mountains hunting sheep, you need to be able to keep up with a man who is physically stronger and more able than you are, and you don't want to be beat down by that. So I decided that maybe I should try a personal trainer. So the first personal trainer was the typical gym story. You'd walk in, you'd do your hour workout, they wouldn't really care about you. You'd go on with your day. If you didn't show up, it was a paycheck in their pocket. So accountability was missing, and that's what I really needed. So that part really wasn't successful for me. So then I tried another personal trainer who was a very good friend of mine, and she was a wealth of knowledge. But she was also that accountability. She's one of your good friends, so going to her was more of just a day date with your friend rather than a workout. So again, that wasn't as successful as I'd wanted it to be. So I was searching for that other accountability aspect, someone that's going to grind my gears and make sure I show up Monday to Friday. So when I decided that I needed to finally do this, find the perfect personal trainer and just a different outlook on training as itself, I went to social media where most people go to, and I typed in best personal trainers around the Devon, Alberta area, and Carmen's name was recommended a decent amount of times, so I decided to go on her webpage, do a little research on what she does. It was very professional from the start. I knew this is who I wanted to see, so a quick phone call to Carmen changed everything. She answered my phone call right away. We had about an hour phone call discussing my goals and my failures in the past, and then within one day I was already ready to connect with her and Matt. She welcomed me into her home like any one of her family members, was very open with me, talked a lot about me being a young girl. These are the things I need to worry about and need to focus on going forward. And then that's how I started my personal training journey with her, and I'm very excited to continue it. So Carmen's program is great. It offers a lot of amenities for people like me and anyone else trying to get on their fitness journey. I took interest in their personal training because I love that she's so knowledgeable and has the bodybuilding and physique background. And to me, that's awesome to make sure that women are empowering other women and can do what they set their minds to. So that kind of is what drove me. And then I became more interested in their nutrition side of things. As a 22-year-old girl, you don't eat a lot of healthy food. You go out on the weekends with your friends. You aren't taking the best care of yourself. So I'm trying to start to get into the nutrition side where I'm changing my diet and my eating program just so I could feel better on a daily basis. Eventually, hopefully get into the DNA. I would like to find out what my genetics have to tell me and what my mom and dad have given me and what I want to grow to be hopefully I can pass it down to my kids. If I have great genetics, then they would too, and that'll make great little human beings. So the results so far have been awesome with Carmen. We've been about 3 months in. I've definitely seen the results. Just my energy when I wake up in the morning, to not having that little extra skin hang over your jeans, which is every girl's problem. I really want to focus on the summertime, getting my body in the best shape that I can for being active for all the summer activities. I recently got engaged, so wedding dress shopping is just around the corner, and just looking at them, puts you in a certain place where you want to look and feel your best. But Carmen has been doing a great job with the training, 4 times a week. You need to go see her. Even if you're having a bad day, you know that she's going to make you feel better, and you know that you're going to get every expectation out of your workout that you've always wanted. And then Matt's also been great on the nutrition side. Even if I don't get a nutrition plan for him, he's always there to answer a text message or a personal question and help me with my grocery list, and I couldn't ask for anything more. So I think Carmen and Matt is going to be a major help for my success going forward in my active lifestyle. Within the hunting industry, you always have to keep up. You want to be best of the best. So being able to keep up to my brother and to my dad and to the best hunters out there, knowing that I can climb those 14,000-foot mountains and not have to be worrying about being out of breath, or knowing that I'll be able to fit into my wedding dress in 6 months, is an awesome feeling. I think it'll be a very successful outcome with Carmen and Matt, and I'm going to be a long-time client with them. The biggest thing I've learned from Matt and Carmen's company is just the idea that everybody's body is different, and we need custom plans assigned to you. You could be working out 6 days a week and be eating oatmeal and protein powder, but you know what? That might not work for the person beside you, but it might work for yourself. So Carmen and Matt have definitely gave me a custom plan, and I've learned that my body is unique, and that I need to help myself grow to be a better person. And by doing that, nutrition, fitness, exercise is everything that's included in that.